When First Blood introduced audiences to John Rambo in 1982, Sylvester Stallone brought the harrowing story of a Vietnam veteran struggling with PTSD while on the run from law enforcement to life. As the Rambo series continued, sequels like Rambo First Blood Part 2 and Rambo 3 saw huge financial success but strayed from the original film's deep, realistic themes. In the 2000s, Stallone searched for a way to bring Rambo back to his roots with a plot set in America. Initially, Stallone was inspired by Chuck Logan's 2005 novel Homefront, which depicted a deadly feud in a small-town America setting, a backdrop he felt would work for a new Rambo film. Stallone's plan was to reshape the story to show Rambo as a father living in the US and defending his daughter from a dangerous drug gang led by a meth-dealing uncle. However, this family man role for Rambo ultimately felt out of sync with the character's nature as a solitary figure scarred by his past. Instead, Stallone crafted Homefront as a standalone film and chose to offer it to another action star, Jason Statham. For Jason Statham, Homefront represented a change from his typical tough guy roles. Known for gritty portrayals in films like The Transporter and Crank, Statham often plays lone, hardened characters with minimal backstory. But in Homefront, Statham's character Phil Broker is a retired DEA agent who relocates to a small Louisiana town with his daughter, Maddie, to start fresh. Broker's past and desire to protect his daughter showcase Statham's softer side as his character goes beyond brute strength to display emotional depth. His relationship with Maddie adds a layer of warmth, especially when he teaches her that violence is not the solution, encouraging her to make amends with a school bully who, surprisingly, becomes her friend. Statham's broker finds himself caught in a dangerous conflict with Gator, the bully's uncle and a meth dealer. The feud escalates, putting his protective instincts on full display in a scene where Statham's martial arts skills shine as he faces off against members of Gator's gang at a gas station. Director Gary Fleder, known for slow-burn thrillers like Don't Say a Word and Runaway Jury, brings a tense atmosphere to Homefront, blending moments of quiet suspense with bursts of action. Much like First Blood, Homefront uses its small-town setting to create a palpable sense of confinement and danger for Broker. The conflicts between Statham and James Franco, who plays Gator, are filled with tension, elevated by a solid supporting cast that includes Clancy Brown as the town sheriff and Frank Grillo as a biker gang leader with his own vendetta. While Homefront marked a rare occasion where Stallone served as a screenwriter but did not star, his influence is felt throughout the film's balance of heart and action. The plot's escalating conflict between Broker and Gator has the gritty, intense style Stallone is known for, and the father-daughter bond between Broker and Maddie injects a heartfelt touch. Homefront became a vehicle for Statham to showcase a different side of his abilities, blending raw action with emotional depth, a combination reminiscent of classic Stallone roles. Since his successful return as Rocky in 2006's Rocky Balboa, Stallone has enjoyed a resurgence in action films with hits like the Expendables franchise. When Stallone passed Homefront to Statham, it not only gave Statham the chance to bring something fresh to his repertoire, but also highlighted Stallone's ability to develop compelling action narratives. Initially intended as a new chapter in Rambo's story, Homefront found its own voice as a standalone thriller. And though it may not be a Rambo movie, it still echoes the action and heart that defines Stallone's legacy.